You're right, Mikey. It's time for AM Kevin. That's right. From Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee, it's time once again for another edition of AM Kevin. Starring evangelist, composer, and gospel artist Kevin Shorey and the entire AM Kevin Club gang. And now, from the AM Kevin Studios located in Stonebridge Books and Gifts in beautiful Ashland City, Tennessee, reaching coast to coast and around the world with the message that Jesus is the answer for this world today, is your host, Kevin Shorey.
Good morning and welcome to the AM Kevin Club. Yeah, isn't it a great day to serve the Lord? I'm glad that you're watching today. We have an up-and-coming, can we say up-and-coming country star or country, well, I don't know what we even call you. I didn't even ask you, but his name is Hunter Lott, and he is here today. How about a little applause for Hunter Lott?
Thanks.
How about give us a song? You ready for a song?
Yeah,
Let's just
man.
start right in with a song. Let's just get right in there. I know he looks 12, but he is actually 32. And ladies and gentlemen, we'll cover the ages in a minute. His family's here. You're here. It's a great day. I'm glad you're watching today, especially y'all folks out there in Destiny Television. Here is Hunter. Is this I Stand My Ground? You wrote this song?
Yes, sir, I did.
What's it about? What's it
Basically,
about?
I've had to stand my ground on my moral beliefs a few times.
Come on, let's do it.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it. Let's hear it. Hunter Lott, ladies and gentlemen.
It's a big old world of decisions. Are you making the right ones? God's country from the beginning. The devil's playground ain't where I'm from. 'Cause I stand my ground where this cross real proud. Fly my flag, support the military loud. You can't express your will, have opinions, but so can I. And I will till I die, 'cause I stand my ground. Yeah, I'm tired of how things are now. I wish they were like they used to be. You don't like what you see, it's okay to disagree. Do your thing, just don't tread on me. 'Cause I stand my ground where this cross real proud. Fly my flag, support the military loud. You can't express your will, have opinions, but so can I. And I will till I die, 'cause I stand my ground. I always kneel when I pray, and I give that firm handshake, and I talk to God through my days to help me correct my mistakes. 'Cause I stand my ground where this cross real proud. Fly my flag, support the military loud. You can't express your will, have a broken night, and I will till I die, 'cause I stand my ground.
I love it, Hunter Lott. I like that so much. I like your voice. I like that song. It makes me so proud to say I know him, but more than that, it makes me happy to see this next generation standing their ground for the things that are right, which is a good setup for what we call my soapbox. So I'm going to go get on my soapbox, and you don't have to agree or anything with what I have to say, but I like to get it out of my system so that so people know. And I got to find the music for it. That was so I should have had it ahead of time ready, but
It's okay. Look,
That's
people
a
like
good-
to see the live.
the live feel. But I like that song. We'll
Thank
talk
you,
more
man.
with Hunter
Thank you.
Lott in just a little bit, but now it's time for the soapbox. Larry, take us over to the soapbox, would you, Larry?
It's time now for Kevin's Soapbox. News, thoughts, and commentary from your host, Kevin Shorey. Now, here's Kevin.
On my soapbox, you saw it's a box that says soap, right? All right. Today in 1893, way before Hunter and I's time, but 1893, June the 21st. By the way, it's the first day of summer. Happy summer! Yes, stay cool. Larry was just telling me out there in California, he's outside in the backyard this morning, and it was already starting to get towards 100 degrees. Whew, I don't like that. But you can really, if you're a preacher and you're out in those hot weather, you can really preach hell very well. People don't want to go there. Anyway, 1893 today, the first Ferris wheel was introduced at the Chicago Columbian Exposition. 1893. You say, Kevin, but what does that get to do with your soapbox? Well, it seems like this country is going around and round on a Ferris wheel in circles, repeating history. I don't know why liberals and Democrats and different ones want to keep repeating it. Even Republicans do this too, repeating bad history and circling around the same lame excuses and bad ideas that end up with recession, inflation. Why am I yelling? Because I'm tired of inflation. I'm tired of recession, especially when it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have to be. It wasn't in the last leader we had, but anyway. But it's a recession, inflation, all these bad, keep going. And then it comes back where people then vote again for conservatives, and then it starts going forward again, and we start to recover. But why don't we just stop the Ferris wheel ride in this nation and get off the Ferris wheel and go forward once and for all? That's my soapbox, and I'm sticking to it. Larry, wake up. Take me out of this. Get me off this Ferris wheel.
This concludes this edition of Kevin's Soapbox. Thought-provoking news, thoughts, and commentary from your host, Kevin Shorey. Kevin's Soapbox is a regular feature of the AM Kevin Show. We hope that you've enjoyed it.
Or not. Or not, if you did enjoy it. Anyway, these are not the opinions of our guests or anybody that's associated with our studio, but it is my opinion and my soapbox. And I get frustrated just watching news now, which I've cut back way back, because it just doesn't make any sense that we're having a recession, that we're having troubles with money. I mean, I know what a lot of it is about. It's because of taxes and regulations and all the spending, billions of dollars of people not even getting their money or getting anything out of it. But anyway, are there new highways? I just wrote on them that there are not any new highways. Didn't we send billions for new highways? I didn't even see construction. I just went from California here to Nashville.
Yeah, that didn't show up in Nashville.
And what's that, sir? You're got to, oh, I love this. A 32-year-old with an opinion. This is great.
I'll just say, if they have new highways, they're not in Nashville. They're everywhere else.
Oh, they definitely not in Nashville. We have potholes the size of Volkswagens.
Yeah.
But how old are you anyway,
I'm
Hunter?
22.
22.
You're off about 10 years.
I knew it, but I'm trying to just play it, that I just know 2 things about you, and I didn't want to know any more so I could ask you.
'Kay.
But you were born at an early age. No. You were born in Mississippi, in Hattiesburg?
Yes, sir.
In Hattiesburg, Mississippi. Hi, Mississippi folks. We have Mississippi, we have Louisiana, we have Alabama, we have lots of Southerners watching Texans right now, live on Facebook and YouTube.
That's where I've spent most of my life.
Yes.
All 4 of those states.
Yes. Get into that mic because I got you high as I can go, but
I'll get right here.
there you are. Yes. And so when did you know you wanted to do, now what do I call you? I put on the label for YouTube, up and coming country artist, country star,
Country Star's good. I'm glad. I'm
Hunter
good.
Lott. Yes.
I'm good with that. I'm just a singer-songwriter, country artist. That's how
Yeah.
it is.
Well, I couldn't fit all that, so I
Yeah.
just put up and coming country star.
That's even better,
Okay.
honestly.
Because I believe it now that I've heard you for sure. But I've heard you before on Facebook. You accepted my friend request because I saw you, and you're going to do a benefit for my friend Ruthie. She's putting together a benefit for
It's the festival, the Freedom Fest.
freedom. But it's something. They're raising some money for aren't they, for blind people or something?
It's something.
I don't know. I shouldn't even said that because I'm not trying to be funny. But so when did you know? Did you pick up a guitar last week, or when did you?
I started playing about a month ago. No,
Yeah,
no, I'm joking.
no.
So,
I'm waiting for that person to say that to me, and I'm ready to slap them because it never happens that way.
yeah.
And if they say that, they're lying. So
There's no real right way to answer the question because I don't know.
were you raised in church and they were singing in church?
No.
No.
By the time I started doing this when I was 16,
Yeah.
and we really were only like singing hymnals in church.
Yeah.
So we weren't like,
I mean, you were raised in church, but
Yes.
but you're saying you didn't do the singing.
I didn't start playing. I
At
started playing a guitar first, right before I turned 16.
Wow. But it really hasn't been that long, and it's pretty good. Nice guitar too.
Thank you. It's like my 9th one or 10th one.
Yeah. You go through them. So you tell your folks, hey, I want to go to Nashville and be a country star, or how did that all happen?
I just came downstairs and sang for them one day, and I always thought, being mom and dad were being nice and just saying I was decent, but then they started taking me places.
Yeah.
And they started taking me. They took me to music minister for the church, and then I started doing some YouTube covers. Ended up, I think I had that's really what started it. Is I had at most maybe 200 views on a YouTube video.
Yeah.
On any YouTube video I would post, and then I had a radio interview for a Bud Light Spotlight event on a Friday where
Wow.
broadcasted on local radio. It was live. And I think that night or the next morning, it went up to like 12,000 views, one of my videos on YouTube.
Whoa.
So,
Yeah,
that
that's
was-
the real deal.
and then next thing I know, I'm standing center court at the basketball game, the opening SEC basketball game for Mississippi State and Arkansas, singing the national anthem in front of 6,000 people.
Nice. Wow.
That's
Did you get it right?
oh yeah,
The words right
yeah.
up. That's hard.
It was really, I really like. It's such a weird feeling when you first experience the approval, on such a level.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
whenever you have that many people standing up and screaming after, when you're finished, it's like, got to keep myself humble,
Yeah.
you know?
You know why I know you're the real deal for sure? I see you have a hat. You have a Hunter Lot hat. You're
Yes.
the real deal. Do you have Hunter Lot T-shirts too?
I have everything. I have everything except watches.
What? Yeah, you don't need watches. I've never
Yes,
seen
I
a
do.
watch.
I need watches.
Really?
I need some sophisticated watches. I like
Hunter Lot
watches.
Watches.
I forgot mine today.
Yeah. Well, Larry has already put it up for Facebook and YouTube. But for those that are watching and listening, you are listening because we're also on podcasts, all the platforms there are, Apple and whatever podcasts under AM Kevin Club. So if you're listening or you're watching without it says kevintroy.com, you can contact us and I can lead you there. But Larry's already put up hunterlotmusic.com. That's where they get your CDs or your other merch, right?
Everything's there.
Besides
everything's there.
T-shirts and hats, what else? Bet
So
you
my
don't have an official mug. This is an AM Kevin Club
I
mug.
will tomorrow.
Oh,
So
there you go.
everything is on that website. I mean, it's spelled
Yeah.
Hunter Lot, by the way, like parking lot, but with 2 T's.
2 T's.
Not one.
Correct.
So,
And Hunter's like Hunter.
yeah.
HunterLotMusic.com.
Yep.
And your CD is called the Texas Tour.
That's one of the ones I'm putting together another one pretty soon. I have enough songs to finally start.
Another new album?
Mm.
Ooh, you heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
I got more songs coming out. Actually, the song I just played is one that's not even released yet. It's finished in the studio. It's done in the studio,
And I like that.
but honestly, I just live debuted it right here.
Can they find this? Because I have a feeling that this is going to be a great song. The Front Porch Swing. Can
Yeah,
they find
it's-
that already?
yes,
Is
sir.
it's recorded?
Yes, sir.
Tell me about Front Porch Swing, and let's do that.
So Front Porch Swing it turned out to be a little bit more of a tearjerker than it was supposed to be. So
Well, you are the tear jerker, aren't you?
no,
You do. The I Stand My Ground was pretty solid. Like,
thank you.
put a lump in my throat a
So-
little bit.
Front Porch Swing is it came up. It's I started to put myself in the mindset of what would I do without my parents. So
Gosh.
it's not that bad.
Okay.
So
Oh, it sounds great. Can't wait. No.
I have my parents to back me up on this journey, and I would not be as far as I am without them at all.
Amen.
At all. Not
Amen.
even close. And I just started to think about, where would I be?
Yeah.
And so then I was like, okay, well, I pieced together things I would remember about them and smile, and look back and smile about them. So that's how it was intended to be. The song was intended to be like a reminiscing, very happy song, and it just didn't quite turn out that way. But
Well, it's important to remember, our parents especially. We had Father's Day. Did you treat your dad good
no,
on Sunday? Oh,
no, I'm kidding. Of course I did.
yeah.
Always treat him good.
And this song for all kids of parents should hear this. We're all,
Yeah.
product of parents. So it's good. It's called The Front Porch Swing.
Front
Here's
Porch
Hunter
Swing.
Lot one more time.
Be good if I turn up the guitar.
It's the little things in life that mean the most, and you don't really understand till you lose your folks. For some it's these guitar strings, and others it's diamond rings. For me it's my favorite memories, the sound only the north wind brings. It takes me back to that squeaky front porch swing. I still see him sitting there, laughing, talking without a care. Mama's cushion on the right, with Dad's black coffee stained pie. And Mama smiles like the columns white as Dad holds her real tight. And God, I know they did me right. That front porch swing is the sweetest side. Smile and focus on the good times, 'cause Mom was feisty and Dad was kind. I get up a little better these days, 'cause I got my own family I need to raise. There's no better way to hear the birds sing than rocking my boy on that front porch swing. I still see him sitting there, laughing, talking without a care. And Mama's cushion on the right, with Dad's black coffee stained pipe. And Mama smiled like the columns white, as Dad holds her real tight. And gotta know they did me right. That front porch swing is the sweetest side. Time eases the pain, but I still miss them every day when I'm out here on this way. I still see him sitting there, laughing, talking without a care. Mama's cushion on the right, with Dad's black coffee stained pipe. And Mama smiled like the columns white, as Dad will hold her real tight. And gotta know they did me right. That front porch swing is the sweetest side.
Yeah, come on. The crowd goes
Thank you,
wild.
man.
That is so awesome and so sweet. That is just great. You know, as far as every day, we give medicine every day in the form of laughter.
Right.
Well, it's time for Kevin's Joke of the Day.
And so all of our jokes this week has been about dads. I found a book of dadisms. See if your dad has used this. I have accidentally used this. I heard this from my dad and my mom.
Dad-isms.
Dadisms, like they would say, whatever you want, the answer's no. You know,
Right.
that's a dadism.
I give the gift of no.
I give the gift. Two wrongs don't make a right. Now, that's another dadism. Do as I say, not what I do. I have said that too many times, actually. And then when you come to your parents and they say, but this, and they give this 3-word line, life isn't fair.
Right.
And then you're supposed to say, okay, I guess, you know,
Yeah. All right.
yeah. Or, this is the worst dadism of all. Did I ever tell you about the time? And then you know you're going to be there for quite a while.
Yep.
Yes. And here's one. Do you think money grows on trees?
Nah. It especially gets worse as they get older.
As they get, it does.
Yeah. The whole. Have I ever told you about the time that gets
Have I
longer?
told you about all the time. And how they went up, you know, went to school in snow, going uphill both ways.
Yeah.
That whole thing, yes. Dadisms, but yes. No, but that was a great song. We got time for one more tune here for the first half hour. And I don't know if I want to skip to this. Can't wait for that day as you talk about your grandpa.
Yeah, that was another sad one though.
I know, but I think I'm ready.
You want to do two
I
back
made
to
it
back?
through 2 melancholy ones already. Well, the first one was just powerful, really good. He's hopefully going to come back. He doesn't live too far away from us, about 45 minutes from
Yes,
us.
sir.
And he is CDX Recording Nashville artist. Did
Yes.
I get it right?
That's right.
Hunter Lott, and you can get his music at hunterlottmusic.com. Larry has put it up for the Facebook and YouTubers, but for those watching. And this one that you wrote, now, before I do that, you got a new and upcoming release coming out, right? They can go to Hunter Lott Music.
Yes, sir. That's
and
correct.
you touring anywhere? There's everybody watching from California to New York right now. Where are you going?
I got some dates coming up in Ohio. For sure.
Ohio, yes, lots of Ohioans. Do you know where?
For
Ohio?
sure.
You're going to be Dayton, Cincinnati, Columbus, Ohio.
It's all the
This
way in like.
Oh, do you put
October
your itinerary
or
on Hunter Music?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Okay,
I think so.
hunterlottmusic.com. Find his itinerary. He seems like on his
Okay.
website you can find everything.
You can. The website is updated.
And
Weekly.
soon to be released, the Hunter Lott
Yes.
mugs. All right, and you're
Yes.
not getting this one.
I'm gonna take that one.
No.
You're not
Because
going to
it might
notice.
give you an idea, because it's so pretty. My favorite color is purple. You had a favorite color? A favorite color?
It changes, so no, I guess
Oh,
not really.
Still too young.
I go through moods.
Yeah, yeah.
Blue, black, purple.
We
one of
used to
those.
wear, when I was a kid, younger than you, did I tell you about the time? We used to wear rings that would show our mood. We called them mood rings,
Oh,
obviously. And they would actually share your mood. I don't know.
you see, my generation does that now with like piercings.
Is that really?
Yeah.
Are they in a bad mood when they get a piercing? What
Hard
about
to tell.
tats? I was noticing your tat. Is that music? It's a music. Is it a song
This
on there? Or?
this is just stuff that I'm tatted all the way up to here.
Oh, Grandma just passed out there. But no, but
Nothing bad. It's all religious stuff up here too.
yeah, no, they're really beautiful. Oh, that is awesome. This is, I can do all things through Christ.
Yes,
So
sir.
strengthens me. Philippians 4:13 on his. That's
It's
awesome.
a scroll with that in
See,
it.
I could just never decide what I really want on there. But what is the music? Is there a thing for that?
I just
A reason?
nope.
Just you
That's
like
how
music.
some tattoos.
Is
When
that
you
a
get
guitar? Oh, that's a guitar.
this is a
with
guitar head. This is a microphone head.
Nice.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And I got music notes in between it. Sometimes when you get tattoos, you get a fever for them.
Yeah. Well, see, I'm out right there.
Yep.
I'm out.
So once I got this done,
Pass out.
I knew I wanted a sleeve, but once I got this done, I was like, "This looks cool.
Yeah.
Look at that," and just get it.
You saw that in a book or somewhere?
Yeah.
Or did, oh wow.
And then I edited what was gonna be.
No, I've
in
never
the,
seen anything like it. It's unique. It's very nice.
It hurt really bad.
Yeah. No.
I'm not one for pain, anyways. Honestly, and that was torture. That was
Yeah.
4 hours of torture.
No. Well, you've got that upcoming benefit here in Nashville.
Yeah.
You're going to Ohio, and just look out, find out his itinerary, hunterlotmusic.com. We're trying to fit this song in. We might have to cut it halfway through, but for this half, but for you that are watching live, see y'all watching in Alabama on these networks, watch live every day. Watch us on Facebook or YouTube. One more time, here is Can't Wait for That Day, and this is about,
This is about my grandfather. So, he used to tell us as kids when we wouldn't drink after each other or anything like that. He used to point at our wrist, and grab us right here, and say, "We've got the same blood in our veins."
ooh,
So he thought it was stupid that we didn't like eat or drink after each other,
yeah.
So when he passed away, I got this done with his signature right there, as well.
Wow.
So
Wow.
biggest, really big influence in my life. So when he
And a
passed
song
away,
dedicated to, what's your grandpa's name?
his name is Don.
This is for Don. Can't wait for that day. I love it. Hunter Lot.
Yes.
I remember the day we lost you. It took a toll on us all. And every day looking out that window, I wish I had a phone to call. 'Cause not a day goes by where I don't see your face, or see the writing of your name. I guess I'm happy enough to know you're in a better place. And one day we'll be face to face, and I can't wait for that day. Years ago this Friday, I placed my hands on the wall, and I asked him if I could take your place. Why did you have to take the fall? 'Cause not a day goes by where I don't see your face, or see the writing of your name. Guess I'm happy enough to know you're in a better place. And one day we'll be face to face, and I can't wait for that day. Lord, I hope you've given him everything, 'cause he deserves the sun and sky. And Lord, you know I thank you every day for letting him be by my side. Not a day goes by where I don't see your face, or see the writing of your name. I guess I'm happy enough to know you're in a better place. One day we'll be face to face. Yeah, not a day goes by where I don't see your face, or see the writing of your name. I guess I'm happy enough to know you're in a better place, and one day we'll be face to face. I can't wait for that day. Oh no, I can't wait for that day. Thank you.
Man, good song. Singer, songwriter, guitarist, up and coming country star.
Thank you.
Hunter Locke.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I appreciate it, man.
Bringing your music. And he's not done. We are out from the Alabama station, but everybody else is watching. Thomas, I just wanted to say, I've been praying for your wife, and I know that she is about to enter heaven. And so I want to dedicate that song to you, Thomas, for sure. As we know that this life is only temporary anyway, but there's an eternal glory that waits for all of us. And Thomas, I can't imagine what you're going through in losing your wife. If I would lost my Cindy, I would just be a mess. Michael knows I would definitely be a mess without Cindy, for sure. Son-in-law Michael's helping us today, and I appreciate that so very, very much. I wanted to give you a little devo, a little word before he sings some more. But what we've got today is, and if you want to maybe get a close-up if you want to on that same camera from this stuff. Let's see. I am there. Okay, and I want to be there eventually. This is really one of the greatest things, and I think everyone should have one of these. This is Fuel Enhancer. We need the gas prices are not going to go down, right? So we need everything to stretch. This stretches gas, cleans your tank at the same time. It's environmentally safe, and it is a great, great product that so many have testified to. You just put an ounce from this bottle. You just squeeze this ounce into your gas tank. There you go. There's a little bit closer. Yeah, and the front thing you maybe have to turn a little bit to focus. Yeah, it's kind of like a camera. Yeah, that's what they do. Yeah,
It's like a camera.
and but I know, but sometimes anyway.
It's like a
So this is Fuel Enhancer. Everybody needs to go to kevintroy.com, find the link. It says MA Exclusives, and that link will send you right to shop.com where you can find the AutoWorks is the company, but the Fuel Enhancer is what it's called. I want everybody to get this, and the company is going to send it to you, and it will help stretch the gas in your tank. That's what so many have said, and I've just started using myself. It's halfway gone now, and if it saves you just $1 more than what you have, it's worth every penny getting a fuel enhancer, because what the company is doing is not only sending you what you order, but they're sending us an offering from them as well for everything, a percentage of what you get, the retail profit from fuel enhancer. The company's doing the same thing. OptiVita Health, that's a link that's on my, and I tell you about different vitamins and all, but you know, the power and the strength of turmeric is aids your body and your joints and your hips, and we all need that. I was flipping around with my little nephew that is 4 years old, my great nephew, in the pool, and by 2 hours later, I lived to regret it. My neck, my back, my everything. But I had taken my drops, and so it soon went away. All right, I got to switch to this camera. Right here, I take the drops of curcumin, and this company's doing the same thing. 1, 2. It's sweetened with stevia, and it's so good. I got to do one more. And ginger. But it also helps in aiding sleep. I've had the best sleep. I've been having the funkiest dreams, too. I don't usually dream that much, but I've been having some just cool dreams. Last night I was hanging out with Johnny Depp. I don't know what that was all about, but we went swimming in the pool. So I guess I was back in the pool, and then Johnny Depp decided to swim with me. I don't know.
Who wouldn't want to swim with Johnny Depp?
Who wouldn't want to swim with Johnny Depp? Exactly.
I can think of one person.
Yeah. Have you heard about Amber?
Oh, yeah.
Hey, and this is my special of the week, and then we're going to get another song here. But my special of the week, all year, last year, and the past 2 years, we've been doing the faith T-shirts. They say, we live by faith, and they're the most comfortable. Feel how soft that is. See, it's comfortable. What do you think?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially this mid part right here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it really is.
Oh,
I
yeah,
wore
it's
this
good.
through my COVID days. I was sweating and feverish, but it gave me comfort because I could look down and say, I still have faith. And when the doctor says you ain't going to make it, don't get COVID, guess what? I'm still here.
Yeah.
So anyway, I have a lot of the kids, extra small, smalls, and mediums of these that I thought for $10, because they're normally $20, 2 for $30. We're going $10, 2 for $15, all the smaller sizes. I've got the blue or the dark blue of the faith, or I've got the gray and blue of the faith in those sizes, extra small, small, or medium. I also have mediums in the live your life so the preacher doesn't have to lie at your funeral. All right, so make sure you get that. That is in the blue or orange or red. And I have a couple of the extra smalls, let's see, and these have been a favorite as well. This is the Support Our Real Heroes. This one, I think it's my last one, in small. And the real heroes, they're on the flag, right? The corrections, dispatch, firefighters, nurses, all those have been on the front lines, military, law enforcement, police. They're all on this. Support the real heroes. I got one of those left. I got a couple of the veteran ones.
That's my kind of shirt.
You like that?
Yeah.
It's too bad it's extra small or small. You would.
I can fit in it.
No. Why would you? Yeah. It is the veteran, and what I like about this, it shows all the different uniforms over the years of America's veterans. And it says it is the veteran. It's the veteran, not the preacher, who gave us freedom of religion. The veteran, not the reporter, who gave us freedom of the press. You get what I'm saying. It says one of them is it's the veteran, not the politician, who gave us a right to vote. So that I have just a few of those. And then last but not least, you know the company Under Armour, right? You know Under Armour, right?
Oh,
We
yeah.
made Under God's Armor out of it. And I have them in the smalls and mediums. $10, 2 for $15, 3 for $20, 4 for $25. It's $5 after the first one. And if you get more than 3, I'm going to send you something that all kids should have on their cell phones, tablets, desktops, monitors, even baby monitors. All of them are projecting electromagnetic fields. You may think I'm a kook, and I'm selling snake oil, but there's 3 different research scientific laboratories who have proved that this actually cools down your body as you're using your cell phone, especially your head if you're talking on your phone. But it cools down the area and dispels the electromagnetic fields, and it's called Kids Armor. And there are 2 little stickers that are inside there. I'm going to give that to you free as a bonus if you get at least 3 of the shirts. These are normally $30 for each box as it is. So all those deals are for the offerings of today. Fuel enhancer. I'm telling you, I don't know why this, and people are already starting to buy them, so they are, but I don't know why everybody is not. Maybe you don't want to give monthly and receive the mug that Hunter Lot doesn't have, and get the newsletter and all that monthly, but if you just do this one time, this I think is going to help your car and help you with the gas situation. We all need a little help. There's a word in Exodus I wanted to give. Exodus chapter 8, and this is where Moses goes to Pharaoh, let my people go. And he says, no. And he comes back again. He says, well, actually, Pharaoh tried to make a deal with God and Moses. Like, I'll let the men go. But the women and children said, no, they're all going. Okay, I'll let you just go so far. It's just like the devil, isn't it? To let you go so far and then reel you in. And he said, no. He says, I'll let you go, but you can't take anything with you. No. He would try to make these deals. I don't know if you know that, but he has. So Moses came back and says, okay, you try to make this deal with God. God has his ways. His ways are higher than your ways. You've got to go the God way. And he still said no. And so all of a sudden now the blood, their source, the Nile River, their source of sustenance turns into blood. It's just full of blood. Still says no. Then God says this. This is Exodus 8, verses 9 and 10. 8. After Moses and Aaron went out from Pharaoh, Moses cried out to God concerning the frogs. Frogs now were sent. And there's a plague of frogs that were on all of Egypt. So God acted according to the word of Moses, and the frogs then eventually died in the houses, in the courts, in the fields, and they piled them up. But Pharaoh saw that there was relief, so he hardened his heart even more and didn't listen to them. And he says, should all the frogs be removed, Moses says. And Pharaoh says, give me one more day to think about it. One more day with the frogs. And that's going to be the title of my little Devo right now. One more night with the frogs. Why in the world would you want one more night of plague, pestilence, and disease, and frogs especially? Just think, Michael, if it was ticks. Just a plague of ticks over all. He doesn't like ticks at all. Of course, I don't like them either. But just think, I know, wouldn't that be horrible? That's what it was like. But here's what it is. Pharaoh kept putting Moses off, putting God off, trying to make a deal. It's called procrastination to the max. Putting off what needs to be done caused him more misery. Sleepless nights with frogs all over his bed. Can you imagine? But if you have something that needs to be done, don't put it off. Hunter, don't put it procrastination. I'm being a dad now.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Putting it off. It'll make you miserable. It'll keep you sleepless. Don't put it off. Of course, he's not much of a procrastinator. This man is, I mean, he looks like a boy, but he's a man. What did you say, 22?
22.
22. And definitely, he is going after his dream. But can you imagine? Well, they'll just come to me. You know, they'll just, I can be booked in any club or church or wherever they want me to, you know, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, wherever they want me. They'll just call me. It doesn't work.
No.
Unless God gives you a word that's how it's going to work. But no, you had to go get it. You didn't just learn the guitar by just letting it sit on the shelf and saying, you know, I'm going to master this guitar. Pick it up.
I had to pick it up.
Practice hours, days, months, years of practicing. But sometimes we frustrate our own selves and our own lives, and our misery is multiplied because we put things off. And where I'm really going is, first of all, if you think you have the spirit of procrastination or putting things off, start with the most difficult. Here's what I found works. Start with the most difficult task you've ever done, that needs to be done, and work your way forward. If you do the hardest thing first, then the next things are easier and easier with time. Secondly, don't say tomorrow, because it never comes. Start today. Someone once said, I didn't write down who it was. I don't know if I know who it is, but yesterday is in the tomb of time. Tomorrow is in the womb of time. Today is all you got. Thirdly, don't wait when it comes to playing games with your life and eternity. Start today. Don't wait until tomorrow. Know Jesus. Serve him today. If not, you'll find something worse than one night with frogs. You know, there is a real hell, but it wasn't meant for you, so you don't have to go there. So don't do it. It was made for the devil. It wasn't made for you, so don't have to go there. So don't put off accepting and knowing Jesus today. Just like Hunter did, just like I've done, just like many of you watching have done. But if you're watching today and you don't know for sure, if you spend more than one night in a place called hell, accept him today. Do it today. Right? The Bible says now, Isaiah says it, now is the day of salvation. Right now. Seek the Lord now while he may be found. Call upon him while he's near. All you have to do is say, Jesus, come into my heart. I'm a sinner, but you're a Savior. Come and save me. Come and live in my life. Fill me with your Spirit. Wash me with your blood and make me pure and whole again. And it's just the beginning of a journey that really our journey never ends. We got to keep going forward. Otherwise, we spin around in that Ferris wheel I talked about earlier of just, I wish you, shoulda, coulda, woulda life. Let's not spin around like a gerbil in the treadmill. It spins but gets nowhere. Let's go forward. You're not a gerbil. You're a human being created in the image of God. So that is my one more night with the frogs. Don't put it off. Don't try to make deals with God. Just do it his way. When it comes to God, it's not Burger King. Did we talk about Burger King earlier?
We did.
Yes. It's not have it your way. You need to have it God's way and turn your life to him. And really, it's not bondage, because whom the Son sets free is free indeed. You will find freedom and life, and that's the truth. One more night with the frogs. Why would he do that? I don't even understand. But I also don't understand why people would put off serving God or living their dream. You know, after serving God, that's the most important thing, but then going for your dream. I respect you very much, Hunter.
Thank you.
And I'm so glad you're here. From the moment I saw you on Facebook, I said, Ruthie, we got to figure out Hunter Lott. She goes, who's Hunter Lott? I said, look. And she did. And thank you, Ruthie, by the way, for doing that.
Yes.
And I hope you will come back. But tell me about don't say nothing at all. Is it nothing or nothing? Sorry, nothing.
Nothing. I don't know.
Nothing. You wrote it. You can make anything you want.
That's right. I can
right.
change it anytime I want to.
Don't say nothing at all.
Don't say nothing. So it's
Well, say something.
yeah.
What's
So
it
you know
about?
how when you turn on the news, it's just ugly, all across the board.
Yes. Sick of it.
So I grew up on the phrase, you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything.
Right.
Don't say anything.
Don't say nothing at all. Well, you know what? There would be like no news networks.
Right. I know.
There would
I
be
know.
TV would be empty. There'd be nothing there. Blank screens. If they only could say nice things.
But I took that phrase and then I just wrote a story. Because that's one thing we do a lot as artists is we just write stories.
I like it.
And we just tell, we speak and we get to use our imagination through lyrics.
Awesome.
And sometimes you just come up with something that you really like and, you say, well, I'm going to actually make a song out of it. So
Yeah. No, that's good.
that's what happens.
That's good. I need this song. I'm
It's-
gonna have to download this song just because my mouth sometimes gets ahead of my brain. It's bad, and then you have to just
Yeah.
eat your words.
I
and
have too had the problem where,
we all do, right?
no filter,
Right? No filter. I know.
you know.
I am years old, and and I'm still working on that filter. So
Yep.
good luck. But this song will help a lot of people. Let's do it. Hunter
All
Lott,
right.
one more time.
Rise and shine, his mama said. Boy, get up on out of bed and grab your lunch and head on to school. Don't you worry about what other kids say, 'cause the good Lord's given us another day. And your hair is gonna grow back someday. This world we live in has changed so much, 'cause people don't watch their words and such. It's okay to bow your head and pray and thank Him for another day. If you can't say anything nice, y'all, just walk away and don't say nothing at all. Time goes by, he's headed home. The same old smile, hearing that song. He's wheelchair bound, but he stays strong. Even though his legs are gone, 'cause the good Lord's given him another day. With a head full of hair, man, you'll hear him say that this world we live in has changed so much, 'cause people don't watch their words and such. It's okay to bow your head and pray and thank Him for another day. If you can't say anything nice, y'all, just walk away and don't say nothing at all. The grandkids sat down with their sippy cups. Grandpa said, y'all listen up, 'cause this world we live in has changed so much. People don't watch their words and such. It's okay to bow your head and pray and thank Him for another day. Can't say anything nice, y'all, just walk away and don't say nothing at all. Don't say nothing at all.
Lucy's reminding me that the Freedom Fest is what you're going to be playing at. This is for elementary students, elementary school students. It's a collection of snacks, hygiene products, things to help kids whose parents are on drugs and alcohol, etc. So this is a great cause.
Yeah.
You and a host of other, lots of artists will be at. And so I'm so glad that you're a part of that. You think you got one more song in you before we go?
Yeah, I've got.
First day of summer. Happy summer to everybody. Happy National Seashell Day. Hope you collect seashells. We have our seashells. Go skateboarding day. I wouldn't recommend it for those of us over 50. We just don't try now. But then again, some would. But and this day in history on June 21st, 1948. The 33 and a third You know what that is?
No.
Of course you don't. 33 1/3 was an LP. It was an album that was 33 1/3 RPMs, and they came up with a 78. It went faster, but it was a smaller disc album. You know what an album looks like.
Yeah.
You have those now. So these were the 33 1/3. That's what we have now. They do albums. But they went to these smaller ones, which I had a bunch of them. I had Beatles, Elvis. If
Yeah.
only I had them now. You know what they'd be worth? They were these, the small disc 78s, and they thought, well, that's the new up and coming thing. And then they came up with 8 tracks. You don't know what that is either. But after the 8 tracks, we got cassettes.
That's what I know what that is.
Cassettes, you know.
Yeah.
Then after the cassettes, we got CDs.
Yeah.
Yay. And now nobody uses any of that. We just plug in our phones or whatever.
CDs are more collectibles now.
They are. But
Yeah.
I still have my new CD that just came out. No, I don't want to promote my, but I do have CDs.
Yeah, I've
'Cause
got them
a lot of us still have players. My car doesn't even have a CD player, so I can't even play my own CDs.
I don't think I have like a CD radio anymore. Since we moved, I think a radio that can put a CD in.
No, well, they're gone now.
I think now it's just
They're antiques.
iTunes.
But if
and
you want
Spotify.
Hunter Lot Music, go to hunterlotmusic.com. So
Yes.
you can get my music now. I do have CDs, but I'm hip with it.
Yeah.
That sounded like I was so not when I said that. But you can now download my music as well, like you can. But go to hunterlotmusic.com,
Yes.
and you can get T-shirts and ball caps. Show the front of your ball cap so they can see
want the
that I'm not
front?
just making up. Yeah.
The front
it's-
is a little logo.
Yeah.
I have some. My favorites are with my signature. I have a really small signature,
Oh.
and
Do you have different colors too, or is it
Yeah.
just the white?
I have the white today because it looked good with the brown.
Yeah, it looks good. Good
That's
job.
why I have. But my favorite's pink.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, moving right along, we just would like to thank Hunter.
There's black.
No, pink's a
There's
good
all
color.
white, and
You're
there's
fine.
pink. There's hot pink.
Well,
That's
yeah.
my favorite one.
It's your favorite one, yes. And so, pick a song. You said there was a song by
There was
Dirt.
you haven't heard that.
I haven't.
You haven't heard that.
By Dirt. I'm guessing it's about. I really don't know what it would be.
That's why I'm gonna sing it for you because we talked about 2, but you said you never heard that one.
I didn't. Let's get
I've
By
got-
Dirt in there.
I've got to play.
By
it for you.
golly, let's get By Dirt, and then we'll say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah.
Is this who did this one?
Jordan Davis.
Okay.
And Luke Bryan. Yeah, and Luke Bryan.
Well, I know who Luke Bryan is. I don't know what Jordan Davis is, but
It's a good song.
I believe you.
It's good. It's
If
good.
you bring me a bad song, it would be your last ever. No. Okay. See, I said something not nice, so I shouldn't have said it at all.
That's right. Shame. Shame.
All right.
Shame.
By Dirt, whatever it means.
Few days before he turned 80, he was sitting out back in a rocket. Said, "What you been up to lately?" I told him chasing $1, hand in between sips of coffee. He poured this wisdom out. Said, "If you want my 2 cents on making $1 count, buy dirt, find the one you can't live without, and get a ring, let your knee hit the ground, and do what you love but call it work, and throw a little money in the plate at church, send your prayers up and your roots down deep, and add a few limbs to your family tree, and watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. 'Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt." Or you get caught on that ladder, let me tell you what it's all about. Find you a few things that matter, that you can put a fence around. And then he laid it out. Buy dirt, find the one you can't live without, and get a ring, let your knee hit the ground, and do what you love but call it work, and throw a little money in the plate at church, send your prayers up and your roots down deep, and and add a few limbs to your family tree. And watch their pencil marks in the grass in the yard all grow up. 'Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt. You can buy dirt. And thank the good Lord for it, 'cause he ain't making any more of it. So buy dirt and find the one you can't live without. Get a ring, let your knee hit the ground, and do what you love but call it work. And throw a little money in the plate at church. Send your prayers up and your roots down deep. And add a few limbs to your family tree. And watch their pencil marks, the grass in the yard all grow up. 'Cause the truth about it is, it all goes by real quick. You can't buy happiness, but you can buy dirt. That's it.
That is it. And the crowd goes wild, right? Crowd
Yeah.
goes- If you can buy dirt. Okay, crowd, stop.
Yeah, stop. Shut up.
Just stop. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hunter Lot Music, not that song, but all the other songs, unless you've recorded that one. But
No,
No.
not yet.
I like that. I think I have heard it now that you sang it.
Yeah.
But I never, paid attention
Never
to the
paid- That's a
meaning
really
of it.
good song. Sometimes,
That is a really good song.
Sometimes in today's world, they still come out with some really just. I really feel like that's one of those that'll just stick for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's traditional too,
Yeah.
and it's got that modern country sound and feel, but it's just core.
Who is this kid? He's just amazing. He's just like, you're old for your years or something. That's good.
Thank you. I've heard that before too. A
Yeah.
lot.
I know.
People call because
But
people
it's true.
people look at me, when I'm on Broadway and playing, and they ask me how old I am, and then they hear some of the originals, and they're like, "Tell me one more time, how old are you?"
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's a good way to be. And it must mean you have some great parents.
It
And we
is.
know you
It's,
have a-
it's the only reason I'm the way that I am.
Come on, and we know you had a good grandpa too.
Good grandpa.
And good family, good upbringing. Please come back, because
I'm coming.
you really have blessed us here today.
It was really fun. I
And-
enjoyed this a lot. So
Well, we enjoyed having you for sure. Tomorrow, Dan Nixon will be on the program. He's an author. He's got his brand new book, and this is going to shake some people up. So you want to make sure you stay tuned tomorrow for Dan Nixon. We may have a little surprise friend come by too, so you don't want to miss it. Till then, let's spread the word. Push the share button, especially this one. This was a good program today, and we're so glad for Hunter and his folks for bringing him here today, and for them all coming, and for Michael helping us out with the camera. Couldn't have done it without you, buddy. Thank you all so much. Remember, push the share button and let everybody know Jesus is the answer for this world today. See you tomorrow with
Amen.
Dan Nixon.
This brings to a close another edition of AM Kevin.
Say goodbye to this kid.
We're glad you were able to join us.
Get a picture of that
The AM
sign.
Kevin Show is presented Monday through Friday, featuring evangelist, composer, and gospel artist Kevin Shorey and the entire AM Kevin Club gang. If you'd like to contact us, you can call us at 844-47-KEVIN. That number once again is 844-475-3846. Or you can write us at Kevin Shorey Ministries, P.O. Box 222, Pleasant View, Tennessee 37146. Our email address is kshorymen@aol.com, and you can also visit us at our website, kevinshorey.com. Join us again next time when we present another edition of AM Kevin. And remember, Jesus is the answer for this world today. AM Kevin is a part of the outreach ministry of Kevin Shorey Ministries, Inc., all rights reserved.